Good morning, friends. Welcome to this December 11th tapping session, or whatever day you're watching it live or on the replay. And today's affirmation is all about tapping for helping your body feel better. And as you can probably tell, I have a bit of a cold this weekend or today from my trip, and tapping is such a phenomenal tool for so many reasons, but one of the biggest is for helping your body feel better, helping your body get into that rest and repair mode, whether you're highly stressed or anxious or you're fighting something like a flu or a cold. And so today's affirmation is going to be focused around tapping to help your body feel better. Whether you have a cold or not, I invite you to do this one because your body has so much to tell you. It has so much wisdom for you. And by learning how to tap and communicate with it, let me tell you, it's some of the biggest breakthroughs I've seen with people is simply just by starting with the body, on the body, the symptoms that you're experiencing, and giving the body a voice, really giving the body permission to be heard. And when I work with women in high levels of business, I often start with the body because they're doing all these other things. They have these systems, they have these things set up. But the key to expansion is so much through the body. So we're going to tap on helping your body feel better and giving your body a voice today to let it show you what messages it has. So let's dive in. Good morning, Tree and Linda. Yeah, sorry, I'm not feeling all. Thanks, Linda. I'm feeling much better. I wouldn't be live if I was like feverish. I just got hit with a cold from being on the plane. So thank you. Let's dive in. As long as you're not driving and you're in a safe place to do so, go ahead and close your eyes. Roll your shoulders open, opening up your heart and chest. And just start by breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slowing down in this moment, giving yourself permission to set anything else aside that you were doing before this, and anything you'll go to after this. And our intention this morning and today in this session is to help your body feel better. And as you tune into your body today, just notice how it's feeling. How is your body feeling? And where are you feeling it? And how high is it on a scale of 0 to 10? Okay. So how is your body feeling? Where are you feeling it? How high is it on a scale of 0 to 10? And this can be, like for me today, my body, I'm just feeling like stuffed up. It's in my head. A little run down. I would say it's like an 8, okay? So those are the 3 questions we always start with. The other question I love to ask is, how would you like to feel? Okay, so you can close your eyes. How would I like to feel in my body by the end of the session? Healthy, strong, at peace, connected, safe, whatever word is there for you, just bring it to the forefront. And then when you're ready, let's dive in. Tapping on the side of the hand, let's say, even though my body is feeling, and I want you to fill in the blank. This could be feeling run down, feeling tense, feeling anxious, whatever it is. I love and accept myself anyway. Even though my body is feeling a little tired and run down, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I want to have the energy and power and stamina, to do all that I'm excited to do. My body needs a little break. And I love and accept myself anyway. Let's go to the top of the head and say, today my body feels, and I want you to fill in the blank. Eyebrow point, my body feels a little tired. Side of the eye, run down. Underneath the eye, or maybe even a little sick. Underneath the nose, and I want to give my body a voice today. Underneath the mouth, give it permission to say whatever it needs to say. Collarbone point, if my body had a voice. Underneath the arms, what would it want me to know? Underneath the chest, what does it have to tell me? Wrist point, if my body could talk, it would say. And I want you to fill in the blank. Top of the head, if my body could talk, it would say, it's tired, it's run down, it's overwhelmed, it's anxious, whatever it wants to say. Eyebrow point, I give space for my body to be heard now. Side of the eye, I give my body a voice today. Okay, so you can take a deep breath and stop tapping. So if you have a pen and paper handy, you can write down, if my body had a voice, what would it say? And notice, so if my body could talk, we're really giving our body permission to have a voice. And so for me, I'm actually feeling a lot better, even though I sound sick. I am starting to feel better. But if my body could talk, it would say that we are growing really quickly, and it was a little bit scared. So this is the cool thing with tapping. Each of us are going to have a different experience. Each of us are going to have a different things our body would say. But when I look at why I got sick, it's because I had momentum, and there's a little tiny bit of an upper limit self-sabotage happening. And I know it because I had a moment in my relationship where there's absolutely nothing wrong, and I was trying to create an issue where there wasn't an issue. And then my body got sick. And this was all after a really expansive week away in New York in my business. And so for me, if my body could talk, it would say it was a little scared of how fast we were growing and changing. And so it wanted us to step back and slow down. All right, so I'm curious what yours has to say when you give your body a voice, whether it's the discomfort, the pain, the anxiety. What does it say? Because that's going to open up a much deeper session and conversation for you to dive into. Okay, so let's check back in. You can close your eyes and notice, how are you feeling in your body now? How high is it on a scale of 0 to 10? And where do you feel it? So notice if anything's changed. For me, I actually feel gratitude for my body. So that's my shift. I'm like, wow, I'm actually really healthy. I'm sick today. Like, my body bounced back really quickly. So I'm feeling gratitude. Trine says, I wanted to say thank you because here it's evening and I've been very busy and active today, but I wish I had heard this morning because I was a little hard to kick myself off to practice. Okay, so you want to say thank you to your body. I love that. So let's tap on the side of the hand again. And say, even though my body is still having these symptoms, I'm listening a little closer today. And I'm curious about what my body has to say. Even though I've been busy and I haven't been able to give my body a voice, I forgive myself. And I'm going to make some time to listen to it today. Even though my body is asking me to stop and listen, and I'm used to pushing forward, I give myself permission to honor my body today. And give it some extra love right now. Top of the head. My body's been trying to get my attention. Eyebrow point through the sensations and symptoms I've been feeling. Side of the eye, and instead of ignoring them, underneath the eye, I'm willing to listen to them now. Underneath the nose, I'm willing to get curious today. Underneath the mouth, if my body had a voice, what would it say? Collarbone point, if this symptom had a message, what would it be? Underneath the arms, I could be critical towards my body. Underneath the chest, or I could be curious about my body. Wrist point, I am willing to listen to it now. Top of the head with curiosity and compassion. All right. So closing your eyes again and really leaning into your body with curiosity and compassion versus criticism. And I know sometimes when our body is going through stuff, it can feel scary and you can be really critical of it and be like, what's wrong with you? This feels out of my control. This is so frustrating. And that's one choice, and that will leave you in a fight or flight state. Or you can lean in and get really curious. Okay, what are you trying to tell me? If this symptom had a message for me, what would it be? If this discomfort in this area of my body had an emotion in it, what would it be? So if it's a headache, it could be like, okay, what is the emotion in this headache or this migraine? Is there any frustration? Is there any exhaustion? Is there any fear? Or if it's in your gut, this discomfort in your gut, if there was an emotion there, what would it be? So these are some of the things that we look for when we're tapping with people one-on-one in the body. I've worked with a lot of people with chronic illnesses, and it's so fascinating to me. Once they start to do this work, it's like the body will respond very quickly. Once you give it the space to be heard, it will tell you. It's like, oh, like it's like a friend that's had all this stuff to tell you, but there hasn't been like this open communication for it, and it'll like flood all the information out. It's the release, and then it's like a reset to receive. So I'm curious for you now, when you close your eyes and tune back in, how are you feeling now in your body? Is there anything else your body wants you to know? Is there anything else your body has to say? And on a scale of 0 to 10, how high is that feeling? So for me, the messages are, this slowing down and this reset has really grounded you. Like, I can see the benefits of getting sick. And this is called a secondary gain. We teach this inside tapping school. But, I see the benefit of getting sick caused me to slow down and really anchor in. Get back to my body, get back into nature, get back into, this groundedness. So I'm like, okay, I feel grateful for my body. I can see the messages in it. And now I'm ready to release it. I release this sickness. I release this discomfort. I release this frustration. I release this, whatever it is, migraine, constipation, fear in my chest. That's what we're going to do for this last round. You love that reset. Awesome. Okay. So tapping on the side of the hand and say, even though I wasn't feeling very well before, I'm starting to feel better now. I give myself permission to release this sickness, to release this discomfort in my body today. Even though I'm still feeling a little under the weather, I'm feeling more curious instead of critical about my body. I give my body permission to release what is no longer needed now. And even though this might feel a little uncomfortable, I choose to let it all out now, so that my body can feel better. Top of the head, I choose to let it all go. Eyebrow point, I choose to release this now. Side of the eye, I release the sickness. Underneath the eye, I release the tension. Underneath the nose, I release the pain. Underneath the mouth, I release the anxiety or worry. Collarbone point, I give my body permission to let it all go. Underneath the arms, to release it all now. Underneath the chest, releasing it all now. Wrist point, giving my body permission to let it all go. Top of the head, so it can begin to feel better. Eyebrow point, my body is starting to feel better. Side of the eye, my body is healing in this moment. Underneath the eye, I allow my body to release so that I can receive. Underneath the nose, my body is starting to feel better now. Underneath the mouth, with every breath I take. Collarbone point, my body is feeling better. All right. So, take a deep breath and close your eyes and just let that affirmation land into your mind, into your body today. That with every breath I take, my body feels better. With every breath I take, my body feels better. I relax my shoulders, I open my heart. I relax my tummy and soften my eyes. With every breath I take, my body feels better. So I hope this one helped you today. If you want to learn more about tapping on the body, I'm next April, so coming up, April 2024, I am doing a 5-day course on tapping on the body. we're going to talk about tapping on symptoms similar to this. Like I've seen it work with people that have had cancer. I've seen it work with even myself, like gut issues, constipation. How connected that is to emotions is fascinating, and it works really well. So if you want to learn more about this, I invite you to join us next year. You can hop in now. I will post the link below and save significantly. I think it's either $3.99 or $4.99. Regularly, it's going to be $6.99. And if you're not already in the All Access Pass, I would highly recommend getting in there because you're going to get access to all the courses next year that include the body tapping one. So if you have any questions on this, feel free to reach out to me. I hope this one is helpful for you today. You can come back to it again and again and come tap with us more. There's so much more for you to learn about tapping in the body, and I'm excited to teach you all about it. Bye for now.